What is up and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little different than what I normally do. In today's video, I'm going to actually be walking through with you guys how I budget out my paychecks so that I can stuff them. So if you are a regular viewer of my channel, you guys know that I'm a waitress and I budget out my income every single week and then I cash stuff it into my my binders. So I break down my paychecks and then I stuff, some for rent, some for, just all my bills. I've been getting a lot of questions on how I know how much money to put in each category. So I figured it would be a fun video idea to kind of walk you guys through how I budget out my paychecks, basically. So I am literally as basic as it gets when it comes to budgeting. Like nothing fancy, just pen and paper, and I just write out my budget and go from there. So this is the notebook that I use. I get it from a store called Typo, and I love it so much. Also, side note, look at my new water bottle, you guys. This is the brand. I'm obsessed with it. You literally flick it open, and it can be a straw or a tilter. So you can just suck it through the straw right here, or you can tilt it back. I'm obsessed. I got it from Target. It's literally my new favorite water bottle and I'm obsessed with it. Okay, I just had to show you guys that. But yeah, okay. That aside, so this is my notebook. I literally just take my notebook and I'll show you guys an old one. So this is an old one. I'll write the date, I'll write how much I'm stuffing, and then I will write all my categories out, and then I will just divvy up the money. So that is exactly what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna take you guys step by step. We're gonna write out everything together and I'm gonna show you guys how I budget my money. So we are going to do the paycheck from, I think it was the 21st. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. And then we're going to be stuffing. I'm not exactly sure, I need to count. Okay guys, so here's the money that we're gonna be stuffing. We're gonna go ahead and count it. So we have 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 5, 10, 15, 20, and 425. So this is how much we are going to be stuffing. 425. I've already spent some of this money, so we're just going to do that. And as you guys know, my cash tips are not included in the budget. We are going to be stuffing these later. So I only stuff what I get on my paycheck, which are my credit card tips, and my cash tips, I do not include those into my budget, but you could if you wanted to. I just choose not to. So now I'm gonna go ahead and write down all of my categories, and then we're going to start dividing up the money. So I'm just gonna use last week's to compare because I'd be forgetting, so.
Life too quick, right around my new lemonade, my cognac, hitters in my contact. Live it up, life too quick, right around my new lemonade, my cognac, hitters in my contact. Live it up, life too quick, right around my new lemonade, my cognac, hitters in my contact. Live it up, life too quick, right around.
Okay, so now that I have all my categories listed out for my sinking funds, I move on to my cash envelopes that I have. So I only have groceries, which I already spent, eating out, personal, Stella, and gas. Okay, then I go on to my savings challenges, which I just added a bunch. So yeah, this is going to be kind of new. So my savings challenge box, and then I have all of my other savings challenges, which sometimes I'm not going to stuff all of them. So I don't know. We'll just see. So I have my $10, my Tetris, my bookshelf, and my Sav Saves challenge. Sorry, my handwriting is getting messier as I go down. Okay, so that is all the categories I have. Then what I'm going to do is go into my binders and I start with my bills. So let's see. Okay, so basically I start with my total of $425, right? And I'll put it on my calculator. And then I'll just slowly start subtracting out of that. So I'll start with my most important bills. So I have rent and utilities. I need $600 to get it fully funded for the month, which I already have $600. So I'm just gonna start getting ahead for next month. So I'm just gonna put in a little bit into rent. So I'm just gonna put $50. So then for my $425, I will subtract 50. So I am left with $375 to budget. Then for my Xfinity bill, I need to get this to $70 for the bill. So I'm gonna add $10 and that is fully funded. So now I'm gonna subtract $10. So $365. And I just keep doing that until all my bills are done. So my car payments, I had a goal to get this to $2,000 so I could make an additional payment. So I think I'm gonna add $50 into here. So I'm gonna subtract 50. So $315. Then I have my car insurance and I have to get this to $700 by September. So I still have a long way to go until September, but we're almost there in terms of the number that we have. So I'm just gonna add, I'll just add $10 because I don't need that much more in there. How can I not keep, let's see. Can you see that? I'm done with this color. All right, so minus 10. So I'm left with 305. And then Stella is my dog. I cannot tell if this is in frame. Okay, it is. All right, so Stella is my dog. And I took out recently $80 for her grooming. So she is left with $110, which is still a great amount. So I'm just gonna add $10 back into here. And then we're gonna subtract that out. So we're left with $295. Then for her emergency fund, she has $240. I hope you can see this. She has $240. So we're just gonna add, let's just add 5 in here. Because I wanna stuff my savings challenges. Minus 5, so $290. Then for fun, girl, I took a lot of money out of fun because we went to the concert. So I have $75 left in here. So I'm just gonna add, I'm gonna add 15 back into here. So minus 15, so $275. Car maintenance, let's just add $10. $265. My phone bill is fully funded. So I'm not gonna add anything to my phone bill. I only need $50 in here, so it's really easy for me to get to that, like in a month. So I'm not gonna add anything else to my phone bill. Then we're gonna move on to my sinking funds. We are done with my bills now. So that is what I place the highest priority on, are my bills, to make sure they're all good. And honestly, I'm pretty much ahead on all of my bills. So I didn't need to add that much money into them this month because honestly, this system has saved me. Like before, I would stress about getting $600. I'd be like, okay, don't spend it, keep it in your account, blah, blah, blah. But now like it's literally sitting there waiting for me to pay rent. And I'm not worried about it. You know what I mean? My Xfinity bill, I don't have to worry about like not spending the money that's in my account. Like it's literally just sitting there waiting for me to pay the bill. So I am obsessed with this, you guys. I love it so much. My car insurance, before I would probably wait until the month before to start saving $700, like legit. Like, but now since I've been adding slowly for the last like 4 months, I'm almost at $700 and I didn't even have to think about it. You feel me? So it really is crazy to think about. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. My boyfriend and I just went to the grocery store like an hour ago and I spent my half, which was $50. So I am going to budget that $50. So I'm gonna subtract 50 because I need to take it out of this money and pay myself back because I just swiped my card because I hadn't done my budget yet. So I'm gonna take $50 out of there, put it back into my account, and that's that. So we're left with $215. I've already put gas in my car. I'm just gonna put $10 in just in case. But my mom was so nice and she sent me some gas money because I drove us to the concert downtown. So that was so nice of her. Shout out to you, Mom. I know you're probably watching this. You did not have to do that. But I got some gas with that money. So I'm going to add $10 just in case, but I probably won't need it. But you never know. All right, personal, I'll do... And these are my cash envelopes, by the way. I keep these in my wallet. I'll show you. I keep these in my wallet right here. So eating out, gas, personal, and groceries. So yeah, these live in my wallet and I use them as cash. Try not to swipe my card. Sometimes I do swipe my card and like use my buffer money. I try not to, but I'm human. So sometimes I go over, but I'll do 15 for eating out and $10 for personal. So minus 15 and then minus 10. All right, so I'm left with $180 for my sinking funds and my savings challenges, which is not a lot. Normally my checks are like over $500, but my check was low because I didn't work a day and it's just been really slow at work. And this is not including my cash tips, by the way. So this is only credit card tips. I probably have like $300 in cash tips, but I'm not including that in my budget because as you guys know, all that money goes towards my car. So I would have like $700 to budget, but I'm only limiting myself to the $425. That's just how I do it. I don't know. After I get my car paid off, I might change it up, but for now, that's just how I'm doing it. So I have $180 here that I'm going to put into my sinking funds and my savings challenges. So here's what I do. I go into my binders and I look at the totals that I already have. Hopefully this is in frame. I look at the totals that I have and I say, okay, what kind of priority do I want to place on these categories? So things such as like laser hair removal, that falls lower in my, which I still need to purchase that package. That's going to fall lower than something like my emergency fund or, you know, like my future house because I'm trying to bulk some categories up. So I kind of just divvy up my money based on priority. So for my emergency fund, I'm probably just going to I'll just add $10 because it is already pretty high. So minus 10. So we're at 170. My emergency fund is already over $700, which honestly is really good in my opinion because it's just me. Like I don't have kids and hopefully, knock on wood, I don't foresee anything crazy happening. You never know though. So that's why I keep adding to my emergency fund because my initial goal was only $500. But I was like, you know what? No, I'm just going to keep adding to it because you literally never know when something is going to happen. So yeah. All right. Self-care. I did take some money out of self-care. I bought myself some new clothes. So I've taken out $60 over the past couple of days. So I'm left with $60. So I'm going to add $10 back into here. So minus 10. So we're at 160. For my future babies, let's see. How much do I have? 160 left. I want to be able to stuff all my savings challenges today. So I'll just do 10 into here. So 150. Then future house, let's do 20. Minus 20, so we're at 130. Laser hair, I'm gonna skip laser hair because I have enough in here for the package that I want. I just need to buy it. YouTube taxes is not getting stuffed because this is not my YouTube check. Medical, let's see. I'll put 20 in here. So 110. Holidays, I'm just gonna put 10. Minus 10. So we have $100 left to budget. Next up, we have my Christmas sinking fund. I have $580 in here. Recently, I've been adding $20 a week, as you can tell. So I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna put 20. Minus 20, and I'm just going until I run out of money over here. And then retirement, I'm just gonna round this off because I don't really like it when the numbers end in 5. I don't know why, I'm so weird. So I'm just gonna put 5 into retirement to make it 460. So minus 5. Okay, and that is it for my sinking fund. So as you can see here, I am left with $75, which is actually a lot. That is more than I thought I was gonna have for my savings challenges. So let's take a look. Here's my savings challenge binder. Love it so much. All right, let's see here. So, oh my God, somebody commented that I should have started my Tetris challenge from the bottom, and I literally regret that so much. So I'm probably gonna start from the bottom now. So, all right, let's see. So one book is $20. So we're gonna go ahead and do $20 for my bookshelf challenge. And we can do one book, so minus 20. So we're left with 55. And then we're gonna do one from my Sav Saves challenge, which these icons are $10 each. So we're gonna do one of those. So $10 there, minus 10. So we have 45 left. And then let's see, my Tetris, we'll do 1 star for my $10 challenge. So 1 star there, so we have 35. I want to do some in my savings challenge box as well. So let's see, maybe we could do 15 and 15. Yeah, let's just do that. I don't have a 15 at the bottom. Oh well, I'm just gonna color this. All right, so we'll do 15 and 15 here. My handwriting got really messy towards the bottom of this. I apologize, but that is basically how I break down my paychecks, you guys. Literally nothing fancy, just, yeah, pen and paper, breaking down the paycheck. Take your amount that you're stuffing and just start subtracting until you are left with 0. And I just realized 15 plus 15 is not 35, it's only 30. So maybe we'll do 20 into my savings challenge box. Okay. And that's how I always make mistakes. I literally always make mistakes. It never fails. So that is how I break down my paychecks, you guys. I'm going to immediately film me stuffing this video or stuffing this paycheck in my next video. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, that's kind of how that goes. So let me know if this is similar to how you budget, if this helped you, anything like that. I think it's really simple, foolproof. Just take your amount and start slowly stuffing things, subtracting things out of it based on their priorities. So that is going to do it for this video, you guys. Stay tuned for the paycheck stuffing of this breakdown, and I will see y'all later, guys. Bye.